Fala galera, Rafa HC aqui, a gente vai jogar Dungeons 4, velho. Vamos aí pra quarta aventura da franquia Dungeons, vai entrar nas Dungeons novas. Antes de começar, é claro, não esquece de se inscrever no canal, se não for inscrito, dá um like no vídeo pra ajudar, porque ajuda demais. Entra no canal da Twitch, o link tá na descrição, segue pra não perder uma live. E vambora, velho, tá em português, maneiro, campanha. Eu nunca joguei nenhum jogo da franquia, tá?
Thalya set about destroying the last remaining heroes. Amongst others, her stepbrother Tristan.
Tá, o narrador gosta de falar, velho. Thalya deu início ao abate dos últimos heróis, entre outros, seu meio-irmão Tristão. Tá, o que conquista? Ah, conquista que eu posso fazer, entendi. Vamos jogar no normal mesmo, bora.
Once upon a time, long, long ago in... well, you know the rest. The absolute evil had, in the fabulous predecessor to this game, taken over the entire overworld with its creatures. Now it spent its time on debauched parties and... Wait a minute. The entire overworld? No! One small village of indomitable heroes still held out against the invaders. The unamused evil was beside itself with rage. But all this was about to change once and for all, because the remote controlling evil sent its most vicious general into the field, the Dark Elf Thalya. Thalya, also known from the fabulous predecessor, came back from her vacation in a thoroughly good mood. Before that, she had defeated her foster father, the paladin Thanos. This fact is important to note. This last remaining village of heroes was protected by none other than Tristan, foster son of Thanos and Thalya's stepbrother. This proud warrior in shining, his handsome heroic chest accentuating armor, was the last glimmer of hope for the forces of good. Thalya, who had fully embraced the dark side, couldn't wait to really kick her stepbrother's ass. And so our story begins. The last defenders of good were fighting for their survival. This seemed to be the perfect time for Tristan to make his appearance, the last mighty hero of the good races.
My brothers! In your eyes I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished, when we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
And with those familiar-sounding words, Tristan charged into battle to the cheers of his men. The heroes of good had managed to capture some of the evil creatures. Nevertheless, it was more than questionable whether a few minor victories and a brilliant speech could do anything against the absolute evil's armies. A storm of darkness and gloom descended, heralding the arrival of Thalya, the absolute evil's general. This entrance not only panicked the defenders of good, but also seemed to strengthen the creatures of evil.
Hey, I'm back! Time to kick a little hero butt. Forward, creatures! Show me what you can do! Punch 'em smack dab in the mouth! Smash 'em in the face! Oh, and just as a precaution, get me my handbook of worn-out third-rate catchphrases. Ha-ha! If my eyes don't deceive me, that's my stupid stepbrother Tristan over there too, just waiting for me to lovingly put his head on a spear. Ha! Today is gonna be a good day.
Thalya seemed to be very sure of victory. Some might find this puzzling, as it was the beginning of a long new campaign. But okay, maybe the rest of the missions are nothing but a string of debauched victory celebrations, who knows?
Tá, eita porra, a câmera tá indo pra lá, calma. Tá. Aperte para selecionar a Thalia, o seguro, desenho contorno. Tá, perfeito. Realização de detalhe. Tá, como que eu ando? Aqui.
A few pitiful opponents.
Vamos lá.
I'm gonna massacre you. If I
Tá
can
buga.
just remember how that
Ela bate
works
sozinha?
again.
Fortunately, Talia's
Tá, é só chegar
instincts took
perto.
over at this point. Something which wannabe pro gamers often refer to as auto-attack.
É isso
Thalia
mesmo.
also remembered that she had a few skills that she could invoke whenever she felt like it.
Oh, right. Boom. That's how it's done.
Como que eu uso as skills? Aqui. Tentáculos sombrios, tá. Vambora. Esse pessoal aqui,
Thalia's mighty storm once again stood at her disposal.
666 de dano. Tá. Vamos fazer isso aqui pra ver?
And another one for the Grim Reaper. Or Grim Reaperess, I'm not picky. Hey, did someone actually cage my subordinates? Forget that. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Time to bust these things open.
Cara, nem mexe a vida dela nesse
Pulverize
começo
them.
aqui. Tá
Nuke 'em.
bufadaço. Tá, temos aqui uma jaula. Que isso? Não tá morto essa mina aí? Cara, a mina, pela... ela sumiu. Tá, vamos quebrar essa jaula aqui.
You have destroyed a cage. Thalia had freed all the creatures. Not to be outdone by her stepbrother, she too gave a brilliant speech.
Speech? Sure. Creatures! Time to punch the do-gooders right in the kisser! Forward! Punch them in the face, kick them in the shins, break their belt buckles so they trip on their pants!
Tá,
Yes, very inspiring.
tá. Não é por aqui que eu vou não, mano. Por onde eu vou, mano? Vamos lá, vamos levar o mal. Tá, aqui também não dá pra ir. Aí, tem um pessoal aqui.
Dead heroes!
Tudo bem. Ah, tá, a galera aqui, hein? Tá, arrebenta. Na verdade, esses aqui são do mal? Eles estão comigo, mano.
Thalia had reached the
Vambora.
center of battle. With another brilliant speech, she goaded her creatures on one more time.
Another speech?
Caralho, mano, que zona, não tô entendendo nada.
Ding dong, the hero's dead. That okay?
Honestly, I don't know if I can work with you like this. After Thalia's words, the creatures surged forward and flocked to their linguistically under-talented leader. Or would like to, but the defenses on the left and right flanks made progress impossible. Thalia had to
Fúria,
destroy
tem que
them in
ativar
order
a
to
fúria
receive
dela.
further support.
Vambora. Rebenta geral, mano. É, a hora que eu ativei o bagulho, morreu todo mundo ali.
The hero's left defensive flank could no longer withstand the breaching evil's creatures. The hero's defense collapsed on the right flank. The monstrous evils creatures flocked to Thalya.
Excellent. I can always use more cannon fodder. I mean, loyal subordinates.
Tá, tem mais um pessoal aqui. Tentar deixar todo mundo junto aqui, né? Tá, pra onde eu tenho que ir? É pra subir? Pegar mais essa galerinha, junta tudo. Tem aqui, mano. Nada, né? Tá, então não é pra cá. Vamos voltar. Aqui, ó. Tem palidaça.
Hasta la vista, hero boy.
Meu Deus. Vamos lá.
Thalya, stepsister, you dare to show your face here after killing our foster father?
Yeah.
Bora
Is
sabugar o
that your
Tristão, hein?
question? You can see I'm
Deixar ele
here.
mais tristão, hein?
Thanos deserved what he got. And I thought to myself, hey, like father, like son.
You will pay for your deeds, sister. The light will protect me.
One of your creatures
Ele
has
escapou do bagulho, mano.
Turn from evil and come back to the side of good. See the power of light.
With these words, Tristan was bathed in a golden light that seemed to protect him. As if that were not troublesome enough, a number of magical portals opened at the same time.
As if this wasn't dragging on way too long already. Can't we just jump straight to the point where I greedily take over the world? Forward, creatures! Smash the portals! Flatten that magic junk! Pull the plug!
My brothers! In your eyes I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished. When we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand
Tá,
fast,
arrebentamos um.
heroes of the West!
Oh, didn't you spout that same bullshit earlier? In exactly the same words.
No, not at all. I am known
Tá.
for my brilliant speeches. Wicked stepsister.
I seem to remember that whenever you were supposed to speak in front of the class, we had to get a mark.
You'll pay for that. Onward, faithful! Destroy the evil!
Beleza. Último.
All the magical
E agora é
portals had been destroyed, and with them, Tristan's shield went up in smoke.
That's the way I like it. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I was just about to kick my stepbrother's butt.
Vai ficar derrubando todo mundo, mano. Vai, carrega logo aqui. Já era?
Thalya! This isn't the end! We'll meet again!
With these words, Tristan quickly created a portal and threw himself through it with the last of his strength. The portal closed
Arregou.
again behind him.
Treachery, fraud, cheater! This was supposed to be my victory! And what the hell kind of glove is that anyway? Looks to me like game design forgot to balance the thing properly.
Maybe the people in charge were still too captivated by your great speech. It brought tears to my eyes too, however, not of emotion.
As if the bird brains these evil creatures have needed grand speeches. A few skulls to bash in, and the social calendar for the evening is filled.
Well, each to their own. But apparently, Tristan had suffered a mishap, as the aforementioned magic glove still lay in the place where it was last used. It would seem that he had accidentally lost it.
Mano, eu acho que eu conheço um pouco dessa história, hein? Era o Thanos, a Luva, o 3 então era isso?
And so our story begins.
Tá, beleza, entendi, tá? Nem é plágio, para. Eu vou encerrar por aqui, espero que vocês tenham curtido. Não esquece de se inscrever, dar um like, a gente vai passar com um novo de uma nova live. Valeu!